Okay, a very good morning to one and all, everyone present here and online. I would begin by saying Professor Rao, Dr. Indumati Rao and Mr. Sanjay are already sitting near the gallery. They will not come to this auditorium due to COVID reasons, but I would like to welcome all of you to this program. So to begin, I would request President G.U. Kulkarni of JNCSR to come onto the stage. I also request Chair ETU Professor T. Govindraju to come onto the stage. Yes, so we shall begin with the opening remarks by Professor T. Govindraju.
Thank you, Divya. Good morning. Today is an important day for JNCSR, for all of us, for Indian science and scientific community in general, and also for teachers and students. We have been waiting for this day for some years now. For the obvious reason, the event was delayed. A warm and hearty welcome to all of you to inauguration of a glorious journey, galleries 1 and 2, and the virtual tour, a glimpse of the personal and professional journey of Professor C.N.R. Rao. The event is organized in hybrid mode, in person and online. We all read the book, Climbing the Limitless Ladder, A Life in Chemistry, an autobiographical account of doing scientific research in India by Professor C.N.R. Rao. Today, inauguration of galleries 1 and 2 will give us the opportunity to visualize and see the extraordinary journey of Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao. A glorious journey as a son, student, husband, father, grandfather, inspiring world-renowned scientist, teacher, mentor, institution builder, an institution himself, and above all, a great human being and known for generosity. Students, teachers, researchers, and public in general can now witness the true meaning of climbing the limitless ladder by going through the life and achievements of Professor C.N.R. Rao for over close to 9 decades. And we are aware more to come. The glorious journey started from Bangalore. It took to Banaras, the holy city of India. From Banaras to Purdue, Purdue to California, Berkeley, Berkeley to Bangalore, Bangalore to Kanpur, and back to Bangalore. In this journey, there are many other stops like Cambridge and more. A journey associated with many institutions and countries. Professor Rao has friends and connections all over the world. Apart from science policies, science education, there are many facets to Professor C.N.R. Rao, like music, gardening, and many more. Role of mother as a first teacher is very important in the life of Professor C.N.R. Rao. Then, inspired by likes of Michael Faraday, Neville Mott, and Linus Pauling. And again, Professor Rao is a great admirer of the teachings of Shankaracharya, Buddha, and Gandhi. In such an extraordinary journey of dedication and hard work, recognitions have come to Professor Rao, not the other way around. Publications started coming at the age of 17. Now stands at more than 1,800 research papers, 54 books and counting, which resulted in accumulation of close to 130,000 citations, H index of 161, and please forgive me, I cannot give the exact numbers as they keep changing as I speak here. There are more than 80 honorary causa conferred by universities from all over the world. The journey continued from receiving Marlowe Medal or becoming a fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore, which was invited by Professor C.V. Raman at the very, very young age to receiving the ENI award, which is considered as an Energy Nobel Prize. The award ceremony was held just few days ago. The award was presented by the President of Italian Republic, and the glorious journey continues. Dear sir, our hearty congratulations to you for receiving the ENI award, a prestigious ENI award, an honor for all of us. Congratulations to you, madam, for being pillar to Professor Rao through this glorious journey. The glorious journey of Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao is inspiration to all of us and generations to come. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you and enjoy the event. Thank you very much. Now I request Professor A.N. Jayachandra to take over the dais.
A very good morning to one and all. These are the galleries of a glorious journey of the life of Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao. The galleries give us a glimpse of the factors that have shaped Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao, FRS, the internationally renowned Indian scientist. They display some of the highlights of the remarkable personal and professional journey of Professor C.N.R. Rao. As you are all aware, Professor C.N.R. Rao has been widely acclaimed for his landmark discoveries in the field of solid state and materials chemistry, which have been recognized by his having been awarded some of the most prestigious international and national prizes and honors. He is also known as a shaper of science policy and an institution builder, having been largely responsible for transforming several scientific centers in India, including the Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur, the Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, and creating the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research Bangalore. He is instrumental in starting the Indian Institutes of Science, Education and Research, ISERS. Friends, it is not just that Professor Rao is a real patriot, a connoisseur of art and music, a philosopher and a spiritualist in his own way. Above all, he is a great human being and a person who loved to spend quality time with family members too. We have tried to accommodate all these in the limited space available in the galleries with great difficulty. By the way, there is a small panorama in the gallery capturing Professor Rao in different moods too. Gallery 2 shows the awards, medals and recognitions that Professor Rao received from all over the world for his research and contributions. We request you to visit the galleries and hope you will enjoy going through the galleries. We welcome your suggestions too. It's our earnest desire that these galleries will motivate many young generations to come. Many thanks for your participation in this August event. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Govind Raju, and thank you, Jayachandra sir. So I now request Jayachandra sir and Govind Raju sir to accompany the president to the gallery for the formal inauguration. We will watch it live from here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for inaugurating the galleries 1 and 2. So I'm sure you all enjoyed the event inauguration of galleries 1 and 2. We have also made a virtual tour of gallery 1 and 2, which will be available on our JNCASR website later. Now I request our President Professor G. Kulkarni to inaugurate the virtual tour galleries of galleries 1 and 2. Sir.
Welcome. These galleries give us a glimpse of the factors that have shaped Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao, FRS, the internationally renowned Indian scientist. They display some of the highlights of his remarkable personal and professional journey. Professor Rao has been widely acclaimed for his landmark discoveries in the fields of solid-state and materials chemistry, which have been recognized by his having been awarded some of the most prestigious international and national prizes and honors. He is also known as a shaper of science policy and an institution builder, having been largely responsible for transforming several scientific centers in India, including the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, the Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru, and the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research, Bengaluru. He was also instrumental in starting the ICERs, the Indian Institutes of Science, Education and Research.
Thank you very much, sir, for inaugurating the virtual tour of Gallery 1 and 2. I'm sure all of you have enjoyed. So I would like to announce that this virtual tour will be available on the web pages of CNR Rao Hall of Science of JNCSR website for all. So please do visit later on. So now I request our President, Professor G.U. Kulkarni, to give his remarks. Sir.
Thank you, Professor Govindaraju. Respected Professor C.N.R. Rao, Dr. Indumati Rao, Mr. Sanjay Rao, distinguished guests present in the hall and online. I believe Professor K.N. Ganesh, Director, IISER Tirupati, and many other family members of Professor Rao are online. Deans of the Center, chairs of units, faculty colleagues, officers and staff of the Center, and friends. This is one of the very rare occasions, a very memorable day for all of us. It gives me great pleasure and an honor to be amidst all of you and to go around the galleries depicting a glorious journey and to witness a documentary on the illustrious life of Professor C.N.R. Rao. For me personally, it's a great privilege to be part of this event and to inaugurate the galleries. I had the privilege of Professor Rao accompanying me. He showed me around. It was very moving, actually. Gallery 1 consists of the photographs of the journey of life, and Gallery 2 archives depicting the most prestigious recognitions, distinctions that Professor Rao received over the years for his works. Medals, honoris causa, certificates, and various other mementos. And a couple of them are indeed very rare to cite. Professor Rao receiving the highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, is also a part of it. The collections in the galleries eloquently picturize the personal, academic, and professional life of this great luminary. These innumerable recognitions, I must say that I really didn't do justice. It takes at least half a day to actually go through the details and try to understand. All these recognitions, what he has received from across the globe, they truly stand testimony for his research par excellence, for his hard work, dedication, as well as visionary efforts towards building scientific institutions in the country. As you go through the photo gallery, the life of Professor Rao begins to unfold. Life began in a middle-class family, in a family valuing scholarship and simplicity. The gallery truly depicts the young Ramchandra imbibing these virtues from elders, particularly from his mother. There's a very, I've known that photograph, very touchy photograph with his mother actually doing some morning worship. Very nice photograph is there. And he beginning to climb the first steps of the limitless ladder. The flow of events of his life have been documented so well that the visuals speak for themselves. Professor Rao's choice of institutions for his education in India and abroad, my colleagues spoke about it, and the choice of pursuing science as a career, and later selection of workplace to carry out research, factors that shaped him as a scientist, his interest to know the lives and works of his heroes in science, and the desire to be associated with them, sense of nationality to come back and work in our country, his professional growth, visionary leadership he gave for the development of science in the country, and contribution towards science policy, infrastructure development, a long list. All these are displayed there, they're captured in the display. A walk through the corridors of family photographs depicts Professor Rao giving due importance to his personal life, sharing happiest moments with his family members, grandson, granddaughter, and also great-granddaughter, the first one. I could see that photograph as well. Some of the visuals also show a couple of places that he visited in the country and abroad with his family. Importantly, his beloved wife, Indumati, features in many of the photographs, a testimony for her relentless support all through Professor Rao's journey. Congratulations to both of you. We at JNCSR should consider ourselves most fortunate that Professor Rao agreed to spare these collections to be housed at the center. On behalf of the center and on my personal behalf, I would like to thank Mrs. Rao for her valuable contributions toward the design of this impressive gallery, and also for the virtual tour what we just witnessed, which will be available on the JNC website. And all this is truly another effort towards science education and popularization by ETU, stimulating young visitors for years to come. The center should treasure this valuable monument with great care and respect. Finally, my appreciations to Professor Govindaraju, Chair of ETU, Mr. Vinay Pattar, and Mr. Jayachandra for their efforts and coordination. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. That valuable words, remarks, and particularly reminiscing on the glorious journey. So now, time to listen to Madam Dr. Mrs. Indumati Rao, who has lived the glorious journey. Madam, we look forward to your valuable remarks.
Professor J. Kulkarni, President of JNCASR, and invited guests and friends. I am delighted that you are here to share this momentous day in my life. A day when the mission of creating a tribute for Professor Rao has been completed. A mission that looked impossible has been successfully accomplished. The challenge was, how do we present the personal and professional journey of Professor Rao, whose accomplishments are mind-boggling? How to put it in a capsule? His ever-changing H-index, as of October it's 161, and over 1,750, now I believe it's 1,800 papers, research papers, 1,28,000 citations, 54 books, 80 on 80, more than 80 actually, of honoris causa. It is a Herculean task, and I am very proud that we have been able to do this reasonably well. I am sure it falls short of what could have been done. It's impossible to document his life. The idea of creating a tribute to Professor Rao was first mooted when he received the Bharat Ratna. There was great pressure from his friends and admirers, from JNC, not just merely JNCSR, but from all over India, institutions from India, to create a tribute to Professor Rao, which would be an inspiration for teachers and students who would visit the galleries. And it was also decided that it should be undertaken by a person who had witnessed this from very close quarters. And there is no guess as to who the choice was. I considered it my privilege and honor to be given this onerous task. It was also decided at that point, there have been many books, biographies and autobiography also, documenting his attitude and this to science, his dedication, his 24/7 by 365 days of science. But that is different. We had to present visually this amazing personality so that an inspirational display could be there when hopefully when students and teachers visit the gallery, they'll get an idea of how a person coming from an ordinary middle-class family, which was the outstanding feature of that was the value system, respect for education and education in mother tongue in the early years, but with good knowledge of English, which was taken care of by his father, and a grounding in our philosophy, scriptures, and values, which was handled by his mother. She was a marvelous person. She was a great storyteller, and she believed that Saraswati should be worshipped all the time. Whatever recognition and whatever one got should be through the gift of Saraswati. And Professor Rao has led that kind of life. And this is an absolutely essential message to be given to the young, because these days the value system has been turned upside down. And it is the pictorial presentation of Professor Rao's life, stage by stage, has been told as a story. And we hope that it is, people enjoy that. The task, it was first conceived, as I said, in 2014, but actually it was really taken up in 2019 when the infrastructure and all the needed material was gathered. People have already told many times about the genesis of this exposition. However, it went into hibernation in 2019, soon after we started seriously about putting it into action obviously because of COVID, and not only and other unforeseen events which put us also into hibernation. It got revived, the project got revived when we returned to JNC in July this year, after a gap of nearly 20 months. Even then, it got galvanized only when our president graciously gave us the date and agreed to inaugurate the galleries. It was then my job to identify like-minded people who are dedicated to presenting Professor Rao's life in an appealing manner. The first and foremost task was to breathe life into the photo display. Somehow, until it looked more like an album. It had no life. So we needed a person who could weave a story out of the photo panels, and who had the gift of communication, eye for details, and a command of the language, and had a good voice, pleasant voice. And I had absolutely no hesitation in picking the person. She has known us for about 22 decades, and it was my first person we got on board. When I requested her to associate herself with the project, she readily agreed. She has not only given all the woven a story out of it, but she also has helped me in preparing the language panels, text panels, sorry, not language, text panels. And She has been with me every single day, has spared her time unstintingly, and she has even gone to a studio to record the voice, and I can't list the amount of things she has done for the project. And give a hand to Professor Shobana Narasimhan. Thank you, Shobana. Next was I had to have a person whom I could contact at any time of the day, even though his ringtone is ನೀವು ಕರೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯು ಬೇರೊಂದು ಕರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರತರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಕಾಯಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಪುನಃ ಕರೆಯಬಹುದು. So that was the ringtone. But I was patiently wait for the call to come back, and he always did. From the beginning, he has been with the project from the beginning, from day one. When I wanted a proper Kannada word for journey, he was the one who suggested the word. And he has been he's been actually like the Man Friday, available at all times, helpful at all times. Like the saying goes, from pin to piano, his imprint is seen at every aspect of the project. Thank you, Mr. Jayachandra. Now, I had to have a feedback from the younger generation of students, at JNC, since we could not involve school students in the project. I was very grateful in the help given by Divya, she has just now compared, and Vaibhav. Divya has been here, there, and everywhere. She is a natural leader. She has good ideas, and she has helped Vinayak in navigating the intricacies of this complex project. I have pestered her with my WhatsApp messages at all kinds of times, and she has always replied. And she is an experimentalist, and she plans her experimentals early in the morning, and I go home at 12:30. So it has been a kind of WhatsApp messaging that has helped us carry through this. And I'm very, very appreciative of all the help Divya has given. Thank you, Divya. Vaibhav's role has been very different. He was not expected to visit the galleries every day. All of us who have been seeing it every day, our eye plays a trick. It auto corrects all the glitches, and we never are aware of them. By coming once in a while, Vaibhav can pinpoint where a little correction or a major correction would add value to the display. Thank you, Vaibhav. Finally, the two people who are absolutely responsible for putting up the galleries are Shyam Sundar and Praveen. They are like two sides of the same coin. They have been here on holidays and weekends, 24/7, attending to every aspect of the galleries, putting up the photos, framing them, name it, and they have done it. And I call Shyam Sundar Mr. Fix-It. He never says no. He's always there, and he finishes the task on time. I don't know how it looks. I always feel he has more than 24 hours in his day. I would like to learn the secret of it, because my days have not even 12 hours. thank you, Shyam, for everything you have done. Even today you have been doing. Praveen is part of the ETU unit. He has been here for 10 years, and he is more than 10 years. He is perhaps the best educated lab helper. He has simple solutions which are absolutely essential in running a unit like our ETU. He single-handedly can run the experiments for POSE program. She's an invaluable help there, and of course, ETU cannot manage without him. Thank you, Praveen. Now, I come to Vinayak Patel. What can I say about this young man? He is perhaps the most dedicated person for outreach programs. He really believes in it, and he has contact all over Bangalore and outside. And it's not just that. He never says no to anything that is asked of him to do. And if he doesn't, if something is new, he seeks help, and he's a wonderful person. And he's a colleague that I trust and value. Thank you, Vinayak. He has lived this dream with me every second since we started it. And today also, he is overseeing all aspects of it. Thank you, Vinayak. We couldn't have done it without you. Finally, I just want to say, I am responsible and solely responsible for any of the commissions and omissions. There are many FOPA, and nobody else can take the blame for it. Only I can. The success of it is due to the invaluable and unstinted help our team has given. And I would like to place and record our captain, Professor Govindaraju. He has been coming every day after his class at 11 a.m. and sits and sort of goes through every day's progress, non-progress, and he's a wonderful captain. So thank you, Captain Govindaraj. Now we come to the end of the program, and I have lived this wonderful journey ever since it was conceived, and I'm extremely grateful for having had this opportunity to do to present this to the future generations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam. Indeed, a great privilege and honor for us to listen to you. And also, thank you very much for being a pillar and strong support to Professor Rao. So, before we go to vote of thanks, the gallery 1 and 2 will be open throughout the day. After the event, we request all of you to kindly visit the gallery 1 and 2, maintaining the COVID-19 protocols. Now I request Mr. Vinayak Patel to give vote of thanks. Vinayak.
It's my honor to express a vote of thanks. On behalf of JNCSR, we express our grateful thanks to Bharat Ratna, Professor C.N.R. Rao, Mrs. Indumati Rao, and Mr. Sanjay Rao for their initiative and efforts to showcase the personal and professional journey of Professor C.N.R. Rao through the galleries, a glorious journey. Our heartfelt thanks are to Professor G.U. Kulkarni, President JNCSR, for his valuable time taken to inaugurate the galleries. Chair ETU, Professor T. Govindaraju, has been guiding us and supporting at every stage. We acknowledge him today. Our special thanks are due to Mr. A.N. Jayachandra for helping coordinate and bring these galleries to a life from beginning to present. Mr. Shashank and his team from Bizvant Mysore have to be thanked for their patient coordination with us to develop a beautiful virtual tour of the galleries. We thank the administrative officer, Mr. Joydeep Dev, and CNR Hall of Science for providing the infrastructure facilities to host this event. Finally, I thank audiovisual team, Peer, Dilip, and Munegowda, and gardening team headed by the Jairamaya, housekeeping staff, Sham and Praveen, for making this event successful without any glitches. We also thank all who are present in person and online for their participation. Thank you all once again. Thank you.